Every single pound that's generated at the WRU essentially is generated from the use of players, whether it's for the television rights money or the sponsorships, gate fees, whatever you like. The majority of the funds that they get are generated by the players, and those players are contracted to the regions. So there is an argument for additional funds flowing through to the regions.
The Welsh Rugby Union does fund the 4 regions. A total of £11.4 million was given last year, a substantial sum. But you might be surprised about where the bulk of that money comes from.
Well, it's all from the Millennium Stadium and the money they get for people running in the grounds all the time, isn't it? They share it all out then amongst everybody else.
75% of it comes from the gate receipts in the Millennium Stadium, I would have thought. The other 25% comes from the Heineken Cup.
Obviously, the Millennium Stadium income, all not just rugby, but everything they put on, because they do an awful lot, don't they, down there?
Well, the figures make interesting reading. Of the £11.4 million that the Welsh Rugby Union gave the regions last year, only £3.5 million came from international matches. The other £8 million came from competitions such as the Heineken Cup and the Magners League, tournaments in which the regions compete. Wales doesn't.
We pay for the running of the game, for match officials, for the funding of the grassroots clubs, for the funding we fund also the Premiership. So the amount of monies that the Welsh Rugby puts into the game pro rata at the professional end is actually greater than is put in by the RFU.
But you give each Welsh region less than £1 million. That, they say, is not enough because their wage bill comes to £18 million for the very players who are driving the success of Welsh Rugby.
Well, of course, one's got to cut one's cloth accordingly, and we put into those 4 regions some £3.6 million plus £650,000 for the academies, plus a range of other costs as well. And then one has to make sure that the 4 regions maximise the opportunity they've got in their regions. And what we've also given the regions is the opportunity within their region commercially to exploit the game as they see fit.